Welcome to the Mythical Palace. I am Dr. A, your host, and I am your crystal rock goddess. Welcome to the Mythical Palace. I am Dr. A, your host, and I am your crystal rock goddess. The rock goddess, and we're in the place to be. Make sure you come on inside the crystal palace, take your shoes off, leave them by the door, stop at the crystal bar, grab your crystals and grab your libations, because over here we honor our ancestors. 5 ways to become a crystal. All you have to do is like, share, and subscribe. Two, all you have to do is type, and we call that what? The boom boom room. The third way to become a crystal, all you have to do is listen, and we call the parlor room. The fourth way to become a crystal, all you have to do is after the show, don't leave your play around me. True player for real. Ask me, you know what I mean. All you got to do is outhouse gang up in this thing. And that's what we call our after show, okay? Now, fifth way to become a crystal, all you have to do is to make sure you join our membership. Greetings. Hey, y'all. Y'all got my sweater on. Yes. And again, another one of my creations for my business. So, y'all support your girl. How you doing? You at work listening? All right. I appreciate you, Mysterious. Okay. Greetings. Okay. So we're going to talk. That's what we're going to do. So hopefully everybody's excited. Okay. So let me close some of these up. How you doing, Miss Jones? Let's close some of this up. I just knew that some people um so I got my little stuff by the door. Y'all still got this. So I'm really happy about that. Okay. So I don't know. I'm feeling a little weird. It's paying off. It's paying off. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and get into what we need to get into. I worked out this morning as opposed to working out at night. Then I got turned back around because I didn't work out yesterday, y'all, because I was so tired. Um, and so I got to turn back around and work out again tonight because I didn't work out last night. So I got to work out tonight. So y'all gonna get probably possibly 2 to 3 lives today. Okay. Now we're going to. Did we finish Jasmine last night? I don't remember. I don't remember if we finished her or not last night. I think we did. Did we? I don't think we finished Jasmine last night. I think I was really tired. I don't think we finished Jasmine. We didn't finish Jasmine last night, did we, y'all? I think did we? I don't remember. I swear I don't remember. I just know that yes we did because we talked about how horrible that food looked. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I remember she said don't cost you nothing. Now she doing the same thing, Chris. Boy, they just it's like y'all don't like each other for real. I don't understand why y'all always trying to act like y'all cool and y'all just not cool. Okay, so I think I was going to do so I'm gonna do 3 lives today. I'm going to pre-record. I probably should have pre-recorded this live, but I'm here now. The second live, one of the lives are gonna be pre-recorded because I gotta pre-record it. So I'm gonna have to look through the video. So I think today I had a goal in mind, but I forgot. So let's continue on. The show must go on. The show must go on because I ain't just come live for a second. I'm just get ready to talk my talk, okay? So I'm going to find us a mommy right here. So I guess just Jasmine. We're gonna talk just Jasmine for a second because I think that's what I was planning on doing, and then I was gonna do because yesterday we watched her girl sit up here and talk about her daughters and the stuff that she had to go through. It's just again she don't have no kind of balance with these children. Okay. Um now we were talking about how her daughters was sneaking or whatever. Now, now she talks about she now right here she's talking about making money on social media. I think that this is a climate for that. I really believe that this is definitely a climate. How you doing, Oshun? How you doing, Carmen? I feel like this is definitely a climate for making money, for us talking about making money, because that is so important. Because there is not enough money. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's money out there. We just gotta go get it. It's money out there. We just gotta bring it to us, right? How you doing, Oshun? How you doing, Carmen? Okay. So we have to go to the money. So I think it would be fitting for us to talk about money, okay? My husband says that my sayings is getting weirder and weirder. Is that true, y'all? Hold on one second. Let me two shakes of a lamb's tail. If y'all give me a second here. Okay. All right, here I am. Okay, and of course I am at Euphoria or Crystal Palace. Greetings, greetings. Greetings to everybody's coming in. I'm going to throw Jasmine up here real quick. I think we could talk about her for a second. I do want to have some other key conversations today. I'm kind of in a conversational mood. Definitely want to talk money. I definitely want to talk money today. I definitely, because I don't think we're talking enough about that. I don't believe we're talking enough about money today. We're not talking enough about money because that's what it all boils down to right now. Hold on. Oh, hold on.
The beach, and I had this on my mind, and I just felt like I need to share it with y'all. But let me show y'all some clips of me at the beach real quick. Hey, family, how are you? We are at Coney Island. If you know, oh look, it's a no swimming sign up. That's good. I hope people abide by it, because next thing you know, they was born by the river. Um, I love this. I want one day I want to go somewhere like where there's no crack needles in the sand and like just beautiful. But for now, I'll take this. Look, mommy is drunk. It was totally random. No bathing suit, no proper attire, nothing, because I was never planning on going to a beach. And as I was sitting there, I was looking at people and I'm like, bro, I'm really rich. Like,
I mean, what do y'all want me to say? What do y'all want me to say? She's looking at herself and she told herself she really rich. I don't even know what to say to that. Her hair is pretty. It looks tight though. Yeah, it do look better. I like her hair like this as opposed to that other hairstyle she wears. She need to let that stuff grow out and stop cutting it. Let it grow out, baby, because you need all the hair. You need hair. You look nice with her. She loves talking about crack, right? It's weird. She does. Oh, shoot. I'm thinking the same thing. I'm like, rich? Really? I mean, what do you want me to say to that? Right. She need to work on that at a radio station because she talk way too much. Girl, hold up. What does she mean, girl? I don't know. We can ready get into it. We can ready to find out why she feel like she rich, girl. Okay, let's go.
I'm filthy rich. And to me, I'm not rich because my bank account is overflowing with money. Money is I can't complain right now. Um
Here's the 2-minute story of how I built.
She's filthy rich. Let's see this Richie Rich. Let's see what Richie Rich is talking about, child. Hold on. There we go. Oh my god, laggy. It's kind of laggy today. It was laggy yesterday. I was experiencing a little lags the other day. Hold on, y'all.
I don't wear nothing name brand. I don't have a fancy car. Don't live in a mansion. I don't have no name
You
brand
know,
sneakers. I
Rich.
wear Walmart sneakers. My purses are not name brand. Like I literally look at me. I always look bummy. Like I
So why you pride yourself on looking bummy? I mean, just look decent. It's nothing wrong with looking decent, but some of that stuff you wear is not cute either. I don't know. Y'all dress weird on this app. I don't know. Y'all don't dress like that match y'all body types. And That's what's weird to me. Y'all don't dress that match your body types. It's just some of the stuff that y'all wear. It does not go to your body. Bougie rich. Commercial came on cause she lying. Oh Lord.
That's not why I'm filthy rich.
Okay. Come on.
I'm on a beach on a weekday, chilling, chilling. Like, bro, I really live such a gentle, soft life. Like, and I'm not talking about not having struggles and drama and going through. That's a part of life. You can't escape that, no matter how much money you.
Well, you don't have to have drama though. Your drama can be limited if you clear out certain people in your life, but you don't want to hear that.
Get. I mean, like, I don't have no alarm clock because I'm never in a rush for nothing, and there's nothing I need to be on time for. I don't have to clock into nobody's 9 to 5 job. I don't have to answer to a boss. I don't have to explain to nobody why I'm running late. My
Yes, you have to explain to Kaisha.
kids are homeschooled,
You
so
have to explain to your children.
I don't have to wake them up at a certain time. Our bodies naturally wake up when we're ready and able-minded to learn, when we have a clear heart, clear conscience, and a well-rested body to just pure retain that information with no interruptions in between, whether it's being sleepy or groggy or overwhelmed. Like, I really get up in the morning and I make a cup of coffee. And like, I take my sweet time because I'm never in a rush. And I'm sipping it slow. I'm looking out the window. I'm just like, you know what? If I don't feel like doing today, I could get back in bed and go to sleep. Like, that's rich to me. And that's okay if that's not your definition of rich. Please, this is not an argument. Everybody has a different definition of rich. I'm really rich. I'm rich because my bills are on auto pay. Literally. No funny shit. Y'all know my rent is $3,700 a month. That's not a flex because that's insane. But I'm so
It
happy
is.
that I'm able to pay it. Actually, I'll be paying it months in advance. Like, it, I can't help but think that God favors me. I'm sorry.
Right. So if God favors you, and that's possible, right? I don't listen, I don't like to argue about people saying that God favors them. Do I feel like that? Do I feel like people really believe that in their mind? No. Some people. I think that sometimes people say that to get it. Right? It's nothing wrong with that, right? I definitely am a manifestor. I definitely believe in manifesting things to work in your benefit. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. And I don't think it's anything wrong with wanting things to work in your benefit. I mean, that's dumb for you not to want that, right? However, However, I must say that God need to favor you in helping you get your children under control. Cause like all of your children out of control, okay? That's what we see. All of your children are out of control. So we ain't gonna play no games. We are not gonna play no games. All of these children in that house, everyone, even them boys, is out of control. Okay? But you don't want to talk about that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to light this sage. I got a good fire going on over here. I got some incense in this candles because I told you it's a tart candle. So I'm trying to melt this candle down. This is my money candle. Trying to light this abundance candle. It's an abundance candle, technically. Let's go.
He favors me. No matter what I go through, he favors me.
Okay.
And that's why when I go through hardships and I have hard moments and life is overwhelming, I just feel like, fuck. I never question his ability to pull me through because, like, I'm that man favors me. You hear that? Like, I know people got different flexes. Like, your flex.
I don't want to say what I want to say. I'm gonna leave it alone. I think I'm gonna keep what I want to keep to myself, but I really want to say it. But it will offend some people, okay, that lives how she lives. Um, so I'm not gonna say it, but I feel like, you know, you could be God could see you as like, well, or your ancestry line or whatever. They can see you as a beautiful spirit and they can honor you and they could be like, wow, this is me, you know, 100,000 years ago, right? I created this image in me, right? However, what I'm going to tell you, I think it's just weird how you come up here bragging one day about how much money you make, da 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 da. And I know that's part of that is promoting your classes. I get that, right? Part of that's promoting your classes and trying to get people to pay that $25, which I think out of all the mommies, to be honest with you, I think that you know how to make money here on the social media platform. I would take your classes before I would ever take any of Jasmine's, Chrissy's, Means, or even that other one, Jasmine, Olivia. I wouldn't take none of their classes. I probably would take yours. However, but even Passion said I did go to Chat GPT. I pay for Chat GPT, right? I'm one of them ones, right? What I'm going to say is that um you come up here bragging about how much money you make and how you favor and your bills are on auto pay. I mean, that's cool. That's great. Congratulations, right? I don't hate on no one. I think that's beautiful that you are able to do that. But what I'm going to ask you, is it worth the insanity and the drama that you have to go through with your daughters showing out? Because, I mean, would this happen if you provided that, if you were working a 9 to 5? Probably. You know why? Because it's your soft parenting. Part of that is your soft parenting. Part of that happens because of soft parenting. The other half of it is that you're too focused on Kaisha to really focus on those children like the way that you probably should. Okay. The third thing is, and I'm gonna be honest, the third thing is also that I think that, oh, I shouldn't say that, but you kind of come off, and maybe this is a Taurus thing because we do. I think that we're not, this is not us, but sometimes with other zodiac signs, sometimes we do come off arrogant, like arrogant little a-holes, right? Sometimes that does happen with us. I'm not gonna front. Now, am I arrogant? Obviously not. I don't have low self-esteem either, okay? I don't have low self-esteem, and I have confidence in my abilities to my craft in what I do here business wise, right? I have confidence in my parenting, in my wifehood. I have confidence in doing what I need to do while I'm here on this planet, right? And that's honest, right? But it's not like Chrissy tries to act like she's confident and has that she has, it going on, but meanwhile she's a stuck little girl that's still stuck in her own head, and she's very insecure, right? And she arrogant, you know what I mean? So she'll get a little something and she'll get arrogant with it. So I think it's a difference, but I think, Jasmine, you got, I don't know, you kind of come off arrogant a little bit sometimes, right? um do I think that you put people down because they have a regular 9 to 5? No, I don't. I don't think that you're like that. I think that's Jasmine. However, I do think sometimes, I think you take for granted certain aspects because you can, work from home, which is great. Congratulations. I think that's great that you can work from home, but I also think, and this is just my opinion in this matter of your conversation of you talking, but I also think that you lack um you lack stern energy. You lack making your children be responsible for the things that they do, the consequences, and you try to act like what I'm saying is not true, but it's obviously true. You know what I mean? I think that at the end of the day, you do exploit your family. You've exploited Kaisha's exploited you. Kaisha exploits her son. She's exploited that, even those dogs. Okay, both of y'all exploit each other. And I think that sometimes it just isn't worth it. I think that yes, you make good money, but I think that some things that you do on here is just not worth it, because in the long haul, you're making really good money now, right? But what about your daughters and your children's mental stability? What about when they get older and they go back and look at this, and they're going to be forever remembered as fast girls, as and it's not a situation where it's teenagers growing up and making mistakes, because teenage girls and boys alike are going to make mistakes. They're going to have their own, because they're up against something differently than we're even up against. As me being a 51-year-old, when I was their age, I didn't have to go through some of the things that they had to go through here in this life. And that's honest, okay? And the thing is, due to that factor, what happens is, when I was a teenager, I was allowed to make mistakes. All of my mistakes wasn't put on Front Street. A lot of my mistakes was just kept into the family. Now, my father or mother may have told their friends, and they might have even told family members like aunts, uncles, and things like that. And the aunts and uncles will come over and have a candid conversation with me, okay, and be like, that's not right. You messing up. You know that, right? You know what I mean? And stop doing that. If your mama had to tell me or your daddy had to tell me that you did blah blah blah, I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna wear you out or whatever. So that was a village, right? But I knew those people. I knew that family. That was my family. So it was righteous. But to have people who are not your family, who are practical strangers, to have to come up to your children, just Jasmine, and have these candid conversations with your children. Do you realize the impact of this? Do you realize that you are draining your children, that you have drained your children, that you have drained yourself, that you have made complete idiot out of yourself and these children? Do you understand that if something were to happen, and I'm God forbid, I'm not putting that on you, to your children, that this would also be a catalyst in something happening to them, because of the fact that you put everything out here. You're objecting, you're opening it up to grown men and sickos to do things to your children, that is not, it's just horrific. You're opening up for that, because these men already feel, oh well, she's already doing stuff, me going around them wouldn't hurt none. You know what I'm saying? And nobody will believe them, because she's already said that her children lies. You understand what I'm saying? So what would be the motive of that? So you have to ask yourself. And then I've noticed, remember, you said this out your own mouth, that your children were on the streets, and some people had came up to them and was like, well, why you treating your mama like that? And they tried to pick a fight with your children. And then you had that boy's mom with whole family came up to that school to wear you out. Remember that? I mean, just certain things like that. And so you're putting your children in positions of being bullied. Okay. So you have to ask yourself, is it worth it? Your children might not want to be on social media, just Jasmine. They might want to go off and go away to college. But because you know what I mean? But because you put everything on Front Street, what about them wanting to get a 9 to 5 job, just Jasmine? You have embarrassed them. You don't understand that you and that Kaisha thing have embarrassed these children. Okay? So you got to ask yourself, is it worth it? Apparently it is. It's worth it to you, because you just said you rich. You're rich. You know what I'm saying? What Nene League say? You are rich. You know what I'm talking about? I can't say what I want to say, but you get what I'm saying. So that kind of stuff. So how do you define your life? Is this necessary? Because you're putting everything on, just like yesterday's vlog that we talked about, okay? Because I'm going backwards. Let's go.
May be like, oh, I got a nice body. I'm real pretty. My hair real long. Like, God favors me. Do you hear me? Anyway, I posted a
Because she don't have to work a 9 to 5. She can sit at home. And the rest of America is struggling. I get it, right? Okay. How you doing, Latoy? Dr. A doesn't like Kaisha. Obviously, no, I don't. I think she comes off like a freeloader. I'm sorry, she does. Jasmine, Jazz, right, Jazz should be ashamed of herself to let Jazzy make more money than her. Okay. Jazz been on here longer. Exactly. Way longer than her. You hear me? Way longer. How you doing, Buttons? These people take the most simplest right stuff, right, to try to make it seem luxurious, right, and top tier. Exactly. But that's the name of the game. Why not? Ew, Kaisha is annoying. Kaisha is annoying, Miss Jones. Right. Anybody can be on the beach, right, on a weekday. It's just about a schedule. Exactly, Miss Jones. How you doing, Latoya? How you doing, Yvonne? They want to show cups. Okay, Yvonne, the commercial's trolling her. Okay. What do you mean, girl? Okay, right. Exactly. Okay. How you doing, Pure? Y'all have to understand that Jazzy is a crackhead child. Ooh, crackhead's child. Ooh, girl, you coming in with bars, Pure. Mm-mm. She doesn't see this as her causing trauma to her kids because it's different toe of drama. Trauma. Mm. Very true. Very true.
Vlog already, so I just really came here to say this. Y'all know that I teach everything content creation. I do hold a live content creation class where I teach people how to earn income on social media. Couple things, because I'm going to be very honest with you, it isn't for everybody.
No,
So you're a creator,
Jasmine. No kidding.
pouring your heart into your content, sweating.
If anybody's going to be honest with you, baby, you know it's going to be me. It isn't for everybody. I think people think content creation is a get rich quick scheme. And if you think that's what it is, I don't know what these other creators are selling you, but that is an absolute lie. You have to have some type of zeal for it. And by zeal, I mean you have to want it, bro. I think content creators throw the money out there and they get people all in a frenzy and they like, yeah, let me do that to get some money real quick. This is not a get some money real quick job. They're lying to you. They're lying. What I will tell you is once you're in, the money is in abundance. Now that part is not a lie. That's not a lie. So when you see content creators telling you about money, it's true. The money is crazy, but you have to get there. So I'm going to tell you that part. It's not like this is going to happen tomorrow. You have to get there. Now, just to give you a better explanation, because y'all know I'm all about putting you on to some free game. This is how you make money with content. Every single platform, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, every single platform pays you one way. Per 1,000 views. Y'all know I got an IEP. Y'all know I'm dyslexic. Y'all know I'm a special type of learner. So please forgive me if I'm breaking it down a little slower because this is how I like to be taught. Let's say you got a job. You get up and you go to work every day. And they say, hey, I'm going to pay you $10 an hour. When you know how much your check is going to be Friday because you know how many hours you worked that week, correct? That's how content creation works. So for me, one of my platform pays me $30 per 1,000 views. Same thing like your per hour at work. I get paid $30 per 1,000 views. So amongst my whole page, when 1,000 people collectively, it could be from a video 7 years ago, when 1,000 people collectively watch anything on my page, once 1,000 people see it, they say, here's $30. Another 1,000 people, here's $30. Another 1,000 people, here's $30. That's just how that works. So when you look at one of my videos and you say, hey, one of Jasmine videos got 4 million views. For every 1,000 of those views, I got $30. How much that is, I don't know. I told you I know everything about content creation. I don't know how to do math. So for every 1,000 of those views, they said, here's $30. That's how it works. So let's say you look at we call it our timesheet. You know how you have your timesheet to show your hours and your money? Our analytics is our timesheet. So let's say I look at my timesheet, my analytics.
Okay, this is very useful information. I think we're going to continue to listen to this. I want to hear her break this down, you all. And if you all have commentary or I should say comments in between there, great. I'm going to read them, okay? In between her comments, okay? But it's just questionable. And I definitely do agree when you said that Jasmine and Chrissy should be ashamed of themselves.
And I said, this month I averaged X amount of views and they paid me $10,000. I want to make 20,000. How do I do that? If I posted 7 videos and 7 videos made me 10,000, I have to post 14 videos and it'll make, you see how that work? So when you're in there, you make as much money as you want to. There are days where I'm not going to lie to you. I wake up and I say, listen, kid's birthday coming up. I want to splurge. Couple things I want to do. I want to treat myself. I want to ball out. I want to help take care of my family. I need 30K this month. I get up and I make it. That's it. I just content. I know how many videos I need to put out. I got my 30K. That's just how that work. You pay taxes on that money and all that good stuff, but we'll get into that in class. Now, the reason why I came to YouTube with this is because I always go to Instagram, and I just went to Instagram and my whole May class sold out. And I was like, fuck, I really want YouTube people, my followers on, my supporters, I don't like that word, my supporters on YouTube to really come and take this class. I do have a class open for June, but again, this is not a get rich quick scheme. So if you are in a position where you like, I need some money next month, I want to try this content creation so I can pay my next month bills, it's not for you. Other content creators will lie to you and tell you that dream. Don't take the class. It's not for you. I think it's for people who feel like, one, I watch, you ever watch people on the internet? You like, ain't no way she out here just yapping. Like me, yapping. Is she making money for that? Ain't no way this bitch out here telling her business.
I was thinking that very thing. How are you making money just yapping? I was thinking that very thing. Am I the only person that feels like that? I'm not even trying to be funny. I don't mean no disrespect. I just wonder how you are making money. The very thing about you. And I know she's probably talking about herself, but I was wondering. I gotta sweep y'all because I got some stuff that need to be swept in here. This is my instant tower, just in case. Okay, I'm gonna read your comments because I know y'all flaming this girl up. I know y'all flaming this child up, honey. I know y'all are flaming this child up because she's like, she is rich, baby. She Nene Leaks rich. You know what I'm saying? What Nene Leak says, she says she is rich. Y'all been seeing them little babies that, man, I got instant, I just spilled this dang on instant off my dang on sweater, y'all. Y'all know how you get dust. This ain't me coming in. Y'all know I didn't come here dusty. This from this. Y'all see all this dust right here, this instant dust. All right, that's my tower. That's why I got to sweep over there. Let me read y'all comments while I'm putting this together, okay? Okay. Right. Okay, hold on. Um, but this is not true. Every influencer gets paid at a different amount on arrangement and then on engagement. Okay, exactly. So she might make 30K, right? 30 every 1K views, but someone else may make $15 per K, 1,000 views. Okay. I don't know how much I make. I just know last month for my birthday, I'll show y'all. And the only reason why I made this amount is because y'all was tipping me. That's the only reason why I made it. Let's be clear. Let's not sit up here and play games. Now, I think I do decent commentary, but yeah, I'm kind of long-winded. So for me, okay. Can y'all see that? So I made $250 $152.02. And just for June alone, on this is the third day of June, and I made $1.42. So I mean, I know y'all said that ain't nothing, doctor. It ain't. It sure ain't. But that's the most I've ever earned on here at one time on YouTube. Cause my checks be like $100 and something. That's how much I make per month, y'all. Every so often, every 2 months. Every 2 months, I make $100 and something dollars. Okay, all right. I don't make that much. Okay, you got to work really hard on her to make that much, and I'm just not gonna do it. I mean, I would like to do it, but it's just I don't know. It's like everybody waits on that viral. I guess people wait on viral moments to happen. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to ever have a viral moment where y'all just be like, oh my God, Dr. A is like the best since chocolate cake. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to find my niche, y'all. I've been on here, I've been monetized for what, 2 years, y'all? And I still have not found my niche. I've tried to make, I've done videos where I make candles. I try to do different things, and it ain't popping like that. I mean, I try to go. I've been, I don't know. I ain't found my niche yet. Just being honest, okay. All right, hold on. I gotta put because I like the way it smells. I don't know what fragrance this is. I make my incense myself. I think this is. It smells like Frank. It smells like Frank and myrrh. I think this is Frank and myrrh incense. That's what it smells like to me. Okay. Exactly. Did she buy a house yet? No, girl. She renting this house. She paying all this money to rent a house. No, she ain't about no house. Come on, shoot this dang.
When we got the same business and she making money for that. This girl on camera cooking the same food I cooked. That she making all this money and I'm home doing it for free. If it's something like that you're capable of, then take the class. I also feel like it's for people who know in their heart that they can do it, but they don't know what to do. Take the class.
That's where I'm at.
I also feel like it's for people.
I think it's like I know how to make money, right, y'all? We all are capable of making money in different ways. I didn't get on social media because I wanted to be this outgoing personality and influencer, blah, blah, blah. I got on social media to promote my business. That's precisely why I got on social media like this. And to be honest, to meet like some cool people, to meet cool people around the world. You know what I mean? That's why. Like some incense in here. Hold on, y'all. So that's why I joined social media. And this sector was so accepting of me that I said, well, why not? Because all the other sectors I had, it wasn't really popping like that. Because I didn't want to talk about certain things that people know me to talk about. I didn't feel like talking about that. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to put this incense in here. Okay, hold on. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to. Hold on. All right, there we go. All right. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna sweep certain areas in here. Now, it's boy swept yesterday, but that's a whole nother conversation. You could imagine.
Who post content, but you like it's not pulling numbers, you're not getting followers, it's not really making sense to you, take the class. That's what it's for. It's for people who really want to do it, not for people who's just like, I need a quick dollar tomorrow. Content creation isn't that. What I will tell you is,
okay, I hope people don't, I hope people don't think, well, I'm just gonna instantly make money. God, it's hard to. Ever since I did this, well, it's hard to get over here. Oh, that don't need to be swept up. I'm over here sweeping up stuff that don't necessarily need to be swept up. Hold on, y'all. Come on, just Jasmine.
people will say, hey, this is, I could tell you how to go viral. I could tell anybody how to go viral, guaranteed. And I don't know cocky stuff, but I promise you, when it comes to content creation, I'm the illest. Literally, I can give you 7 videos right now for the month, and I bet you will go viral with every single video. No funny shit. What you gonna do with it? What happens next? You going viral is what's gonna get you monetized. You don't just make the money. You have to get monetized to make the money. So you see why I said it's not a get rich quick scheme? You gotta first put in.
But what about you if you already monetized this, Jasmine? What do I have to do to
Work,
go viral?
and then they say you're hired.
Hold on.
That's how it works.
Hold on.
So I can tell
Let
you,
me
hey,
pause it
do
for a
X,
second.
Y, and Z. You got the views, you got the followers, you monetize. What's
Let me
next?
pause you for just 1 second. Because I got some feedback. I got feedback and I got a question. I got feedback and I got a question. Hold on. Hold on. Put a trash bag in there for me. Okay. All right. I had to sweep in that one little area. It was driving me crazy. But it wasn't even that area. It was the area next to it. Anyway. So let's have this conversation. Okay, so my comment or question is, so what do you do if you already monetize and you don't want to sell your soul on your family? You don't want your family on social media. You don't want to discuss your family. You don't want to have your family on here and exploit. You don't want to exploit your family like that. We can have conversations. Y'all know I talk about my family. I talk about certain things, but certain things is just private, And some other things I don't mind sharing. So what do you do that, Jasmine? Answer that question.
Jasmine got you here. It's up to you to stay there. I can't help you with that. So you have to make the money. I cannot force you to get up and create content. I can give you the tools you need. I can tell you what to do, how to do, where to do it, who to do it to. I can put you on, but you have to want it. There are certain things that people come up to me and they tell me all the time. Jazz, I watch your content. I know I could do it. I ain't got time for these people on the internet. Fuck those people.
Why is the website still not live in English? Did you copy paste all the content from the translator?
When you see your money, y'all, for people who've been here for a minute, can you please step in the comment section real quick? Y'all see me from nothing. No, I'm talking about the people who've been here, who see my transition, who see me in a 2-bedroom apartment in the hood crying, who witnessed me go through life literally over the last 6 years. For me to be in a position right now to sit up here and say all my bills are on auto pay. I don't struggle with money. I don't. Sorry. In this current moment, I don't.
Right, but you know
Y'all
what?
watch what I came from, because I was once the girl who didn't.
You know what though? And that could happen overnight. You could not struggle with money now, but then in 5 seconds from now you could. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not being nasty towards you. I'm just saying that I would be careful with some of what you're saying. I would just tell people, I wouldn't tell people how much I made necessarily. If I was making some good money like that, I would just be like, look, I'm making decent money, y'all. I'm telling y'all, if y'all want to get to a decent amount, take the class. And what I'm going to tell you is that if I were you, I wouldn't sell that, because you don't never let your right hand know what your left hand is thinking. And that's just real.
have a dollar to her.
You don't put sugar in somebody's hands without them respecting. I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. I ain't gonna say nothing. No, never mind.
Her name. Nothing. Nothing. You hear me? It's possible. It's about you. Now, I'm here not to sell you a dream. I'm the content creator that's going to say, listen, I'm going to get you there.
Yes.
But it's up to you.
And then it's so dumb. Who is renting a house for $3,700? You might as well buy that house. You might as well buy that house. Why would you pay that kind of money to rent a house and not buy it for that much? You can get a house cheaper than you can buy a house or pay your mortgage cheaper than that. And you can get a bigger property and you can get something that you really want. Okay? But whatever. And then you can stay in a neighborhood that you ain't got to worry about your daughters playing with the neighborhood kids and sneaking them in your house. How about that? And you won't have to question everything. Because you could have got a way better house if you would have moved your butt to the country. Sorry, y'all. Give me a second here. I'm waiting on her
When you take June class, if anybody's ever taken my class before, don't spill all the tea, but leave a comment down below and let them know. I teach and I do things a different way, and I'm not for everybody. I'm a very visual person, so during class, I have visuals up because, again, I am dyslexic. I have no shame in that. I am dyslexic, so I read backwards. And
I've never been tested for dyslexia. They didn't have that when I was coming up. They didn't talk about being dyslexic and all that stuff. They didn't have that in my school. They didn't do no test for that. I might very well be dyslexic. Hello?
I'm more of a visual learner. You can't tell
I
me, hey,
wonder.
Jasmine, make a left.
I probably should get tested. Well, I mean, it's too late now. Hold on. Let me put my camera back up here. Let me read your comment here. Mine is half right. A mill house, new built in Texas, right? Less than 3K, okay, a month exactly. These chicks are stupid with money that are not promised, okay? Exactly. I agree with that. Get something that you can afford, on a regular salary, a regular job, in case you have to go get one. And she don't even own this house. She don't even own it.
Right.
Why are you
Go
paying
through
this much? Why are you paying this much in a house that you don't even own? I don't pay that much nearly. I only pay close to that much.
Right, when you get there, go southeast, bitch, you're speaking Spanish. I don't know what you say. You have to physically show me and tell me step by step. So I'm a very visual person. Also, I don't think no question is a dumb question. So the second half of my class, I'm the only content creator that allows people to come on and ask me questions live. Because what you may think is a dumb question is something somebody else don't know. Nothing. There's no such thing as a dumb question when it comes to me. And during class, if you ask a question, anybody's like, oh, that's stupid, that's dumb, they should know that, they get kicked out of class because you won't disrespect anybody up in here. Oh, I'm very protective over y'all. I don't play that. I get down. I don't play. Once you're done with class, you
What I noticed is her children looks just like her. That's what I noticed.
have all the necessary tips and tricks and tools and everything else you need to be successful. Couple things I will tell y'all. If you're that type of person, I was once this person, so I'm not knocking you, that's saying, let me buy another tripod. Let me buy a ring light. No, I'm gonna get this camera. I'm gonna do it right this time.
That's Jasmine. That's Jasmine. She talking about Jasmine because Jasmine spent all that money on the camera, and her quality of video is no different than she could have used her iPhone to record. She could have just got her a nice little iPhone, and kept it moving. That's what she could have done. And she would have had that phone paid off by now.
You're not. And you don't need any of those things. I'm 6 years in. You want to know what I use for all my content? This.
you know what's really fun? Making a website on Wix.
What I need to ask people, does anybody, what I didn't ask for, I don't know if y'all know this, but I make logos. So if you're trying to start your own business or a nonprofit, or if I make logos, if you also need a website done and made up within 2 days, 2 to 3 days, I'm your girl. And it might be less than that. Starting rates for my website is $150. Okay. Long as it's nothing extravagant, if it's something a little bit more advanced, then that'll be 200. If you want even more advanced, then that's be 300. But I start at 150. So if y'all want a website, if y'all would like, I got a third website that'll be coming out here shortly. That I'm working on. I'm trying to figure out what the direction of the website is before I even make it. But the 2 websites that you all saw, I created that website, and I've created other people's websites and dreams and nonprofit websites as well as for-profit websites. So I keep forgetting to mention that. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know.
All you need. Don't sit there and spend money, especially when you're not making money from what you're spending money off. If you are somebody that knows a lot about finances or you're into cooking, you're sitting on bank, baby. Finances and food is the 2 top paying niches. If you throw a cooking video out there, even if you don't know how to cook, that's still content. Do a series with learn to cook with me. The more you mess up, the more.
Now, today, what I'm going to do is, while I can't do it right now, but later on, when I do my second video today, I will do a video on how to fix a candle, because I have an old candle, it's going to be a recycled candle. So I will do a video on recycled candles. Okay. So that's something I want to do, because I have a couple of candles that I have to fix up. I have to do a recycle candle. At some point, I'm gonna do that today. Maybe between today and tomorrow, I'm gonna do some videos where I'm gonna fix up some candles that I just felt like it could be better. And then I also have some videos where I'm gonna do some old recycle candles. Okay, let's go.
Go viral. Y'all just, it's like y'all sitting on the money, and your excuse is you don't want people to talk about you. Your excuse is your house is dirty. If your house is dirty, I want you to do clean with me videos. What people gonna say? Oh, ew, look at her house dirty. Ho, don't you see me cleaning it? Okay, and
Yeah, but it shouldn't be disgusting though. Don't Jasmine, no ma'am. No ma'am. Okay. Pure. That is nice house. Okay, in here. Right. It's definitely some nice houses in Texas, right? You got a pool, okay? You got a $500,000 house, okay? Built in Texas. I'm trying to tell you, those are nice. Right. No, not yet. I'm okay. Okay, you trying to okay. So you okay. All right. So you're trying to get your money. All right. But a pool is coming. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, you can definitely do it pure for sure. Okay. Let's go.
I'm on camera cleaning it. Do y'all know how much money I make for them cleaning videos I post? And my kids is always dirty. And yeah, you damn right. I'm gonna get on camera. If I gotta clean up behind y'all nasty asses, I'm gonna at least get paid to do it. Since you wanna treat me like a maid anyway, sure is. Y'all sitting on money. You got life experiences, things that happened to you in the past, stuff you've been through, family struggles, relationship problems. Bitch, do these lit story times. And you ain't even gotta show your face. Do faceless story times. Like, the money is it's literally sitting in your lap, and you're just thinking too hard. Oh my God, I'm always at work. I'm always with the kids. I gotta cater to this man. I genuinely don't have time. That's your content. That's it right there. What do you mean? Do you want to continue to be this way? Not knocking nobody 9 to 5. Because some people, 9 to 5s paid my bills for a very long time. 9 to 5s are great. I just come to realize that I'm not the type of person to work a 9 to 5, and that's okay. Everybody's
dang on sure not a 9 to 5 person, but I will get out there and get it if I have to. I'm gonna be honest with you. I make my own schedule. I open up my business at 10:30 in the morning. I work 7 days a week. Some days I don't get here till 11:30. Some days I don't get here till 12. It just kind of depends on how I feel, just to be honest. Okay. So I kind of make my schedule when I want to. If I know that I have a client, if I don't have an early client, I'm already ready prior to that time. So and I don't stay nothing but 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes away from here. So if I see a client at the door, I'll be like, okay, I'm on my way. I'll be there in 3 minutes. That's usually, you know what I mean? If a client is coming in or I have a scheduled time, that's how I do mine.
not the same. I am not the type of person that can get up, engage with coworkers, and go to a job. That's not who I am, bro. And that's okay for me. That's why I got up and I changed my life. Pick up your camera. Pick up your camera. That's it. It's not hard. Oh, Jasmine, I don't know how to edit. I don't edit none of my videos. I've been stopped editing. I stopped editing years ago. I don't.
Okay. My credit score went up
have time for that. There's no excuse, bro. Bro, it's only gonna be one link. The link is gonna be directly down in the description box below. Click the link. I want to see you in class. I want to see you
Okay, just Jasmine. All right, we're done.
there. I'm actually excited to see you. Don't act shy when
Okay.
you get there, because every time I be calling on y'all name, y'all be like, hi, and girl, act like you know me for real.
Okay. All right, y'all.
I'll see all of you June 8th. Click the link directly down below.
Okay, y'all, we're gonna go to Liv. We're gonna go to Liv's house for a second, y'all.
Never sue the other driver after a car
I
accident.
can tolerate
There's a
today. I got my sage. I got my repellent. I got my devil's repellent here. Okay. Girl, she look crazy. She look crazy. I don't know why she comes up here looking like this. Well, she got a little bitty head and a big body. She built like a dinosaur. Right, them wine trash cleaning videos are horrendous. Girl, you ain't lying about that. She better not see this video. Girl, she gonna really, right, we don't want to see that. Doctor, please, Lord, no, Liv. Well, we just give me a few minutes of Liv. Just give me, well, I mean, who else y'all want me to talk about? Because if I talk about wine trash, y'all gonna get out of here. Most of y'all would rather watch Liv than watch wine trash. We can watch wine trash. I throw wine trash on. Give me a second. I'm gonna put Liv on for a second.
I'm a large and Fashion Nova. I was like, okay, period.
She got a mustache.
Period. Okay, large. I can't believe I'm a large. That's crazy. Oh, that girl's big and pregnant. How cute. Can I have the apple back? No, then give me. Okay, give me. Ew, AJ.
She got a mustache.
Yeah.
Girl. Wax. Wax on, wax off. Wax on, wax off. Wax some her on your
I want to go off the diving board.
Why you talk with your mouth full, number one, and we see all of your food. We see all the food in your mouth. Number two, is AJ eating pears or apples as well? No?
No.
Y'all dare me? No,
No, we don't
you
care.
can't do the diving board.
Okay.
You're too little. I'm gonna do the diving board, y'all.
Please don't, because you're gonna bust all that water out that pool.
I have not worked out.
You chewing, we see all in your mouth, and you chewing the apple. Come on, you don't have no kind of decency about yourself.
Today. But I'm going to.
Please
I'm gonna
don't.
work out.
Please don't. You're gonna scare all the people in the pool. You're gonna scare everybody out of there.
Later tonight.
You're not going to work out.
Huh?
We're going to work out. No.
I don't understand nothing he said.
Not going to work out.
Hi, Deb. Can you see me do it on the diving board?
Please don't do that.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm scared. I'm gonna make the biggest cannonball ever.
Embarrassing.
Hey, excuse me. Can I go on the diving board?
No.
Yeah?
Are you using this chair?
No.
He's like, are you using this chair? If you're not, get your stuff off of here and get out my way. She's like, no. He's probably like, who is this whale?
All right, found a spot.
I hurt myself.
Bishop, that's mine. Sam.
What? Yeah, eat your vine.
You said you gonna feed them, so you gonna sit at the beach all day and not give these children no nutrition, no type of food, nothing. Just give them a bar and that's it. You still doing the same things.
Biggest splash.
My bed is dirty.
Huh?
My
Why don't you mother sometimes?
bed is dirty.
Your feet are dirty?
Well, I need a wristband.
You want to put your phone in here?
Is that spelling y'all?
Okay, have fun. So where are you going to put your phone? Where are you going to put your phone?
I need a wristband.
To get the wristband, you have to do a swim test.
What are you talking about?
You have to swim across, or whatever the swim test is.
I know how to swim. I passed my swim test 10 years ago.
Your phone cannot go in water. What are you going to do with your phone?
Take pictures.
Is this your daughter?
Yes.
How old are you?
15.
Oh gosh,
Yeah,
the age going on.
I would be like, why you in my business? Don't worry about how old my child is. Take care of the children that you got there burly.
30.
Yeah, it's like I passed my swim test like 11 years ago.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
All right, let's go tell them.
I'll be Daddy, give me a selfie.
What if moving forward was
That's
easier
all
than standing still?
I can't.
And if I look ahead,
I don't see how people watch you for hours and hours. And
what could an education do for me?
I can't. Wait a minute.
Getting the promotion of a
Olivia, I don't see how people watch you for hours and hours. I don't even know how you got that plaque. I just don't. For the life of me. Why? Because you got drama going on. You are a snooze fest. You are so boring. This is why I'm going to change you. I'm going to change. I can only tolerate her for so long, y'all. I'm sorry. That's it. That's all I could do. Let's go next to wine trash, okay? All right. Woo, somebody put wine glass slow. Oh my God. Here we oh, she's live, y'all. I'm not gonna watch that. Hold on. We'll watch that later on. We'll watch this one. Why is that's all her content is cleaning up? That's all she does is clean up. It's weird. Like
Hey boos, this is what it looked like when my life has completely.
It's weird. That's all she does is clean up. I mean, she doesn't have any other content besides cleaning up. And like, how you gonna motivate people to do stuff when you barely do stuff yourself?
caught up with me. This house is a mess. Laundry is piled up. The dishes are out of control. And honestly, I've been so exhausted lately. As a mom of four, trying to balance everything, work, kids, mental health, ADHD, depression, it all adds up fast. And when my mind is overwhelmed, the house follows. Or maybe it's the other way around. Either way.
Why you got your hair like that? Oh, girl, you done got bigger. Oh, nobody want to see. Girl, why do you have on these clothes? Why would you come live with this outfit on? Oh my God. Why would you come live with this outfit on? You're embarrassing. Oh my God. Girl, you look like somebody's grandma. They always calling people grannies and talk about people being grandmas and stuff, but I don't look like a grandma. You do. You do. You look like somebody's granny. That's what you like. Not grandma, a granny. Okay? Why you don't make these children clean up? What is the obsession with these moms not making their children clean up? It's weird to me.
Way I know something has to change. If you are in a season where you feel heavy, I hope this video reminds you you are not alone and it's okay to start small. Let's clean through the chaos together.
And then she gonna have music going on for hours. Nobody want to see all this clean up with me. At least she tried to decorate more than Jasmine. Right. This isn't a lazy, it's exhaustion. Okay. Surviving. Okay. Well, here's the thing. You don't have a job, right? So why don't you make old boy help you? He something gotta give. Either he gotta go get a job or he need to help you in that house, or both. He can go get a part-time job and part-time help you. That'll make it full-time. Hello, you need to go get you a part-time job and do a part-time clean, and then they'll make y'all both work and be doing stuff in that house. Don't make no sense. It is lazy. You are lazy. Stop playing. You are for real lazy. I mean, you gonna be like Jasmine and show your children our butts all in the camera and stuff. Is that you too? Hopefully not. Because we already got one little sicko weirdo here on this channel. Look at all this stuff. Why is she the only one helping you? What about the other children? Why are you making her do all the work? Don't make no sense. Look at all this stuff. Why did you take it out the dryer and then fold it up? Just weird, man. Weirdo. Weirdo Faldo. Okay? Look at her mommy's little favorite little boy. This is so boring. Oh my God, girl. You did 20 minutes of this. It doesn't mean I'm messy. It means that I'm in systems that work for my brain. Oh my God. Yes, you are. Oh my God. Please make it stop. Make it stop. Oh my God. This girl is so stupid. Oh my God. Who told her to do? Yeah, this is definitely boring. For real. Look at this. And she still didn't get nothing accomplished. Hold on.
Only one basket for everybody clothes. And once that basket get full, I'm just gonna wash it.
You should have been doing that.
I used to do that back when I was in the old apartment. I used to go out and wash. So I was trying to make it easier. Like, okay, well, I do Malaysia laundry. I put all her clothes up. But
why y'all doing the separation clothes? Put them joints in. Just separate them by colors, you big dummy.
Honestly, I'm just gonna do it all in one. I'll be trying to find.
Oh, what is y'all obsessing about these yellow curtains? She got yellow curtains too, y'all. She got yellow curtains too. Hilarious. Why does she have yellow curtains exactly? That cardboard heart is making a little Texas heart crumble right into pieces. Disappoint. Okay. Why trash kills my brain cells? I can't listen to her get slow. Well, don't be bad. We gotta. Well, what else y'all want to watch? It seems like weeks and weeks of clothes. Exactly, my mind could handle right to sleep with the mess everywhere. Exactly. I'm trying to tell you. What is that cheap BS on her wall, girl? Some mess that she probably got off of the Family the Dollar. Okay. What is cheap? Okay, I already read that. She talks like she's constantly reading a script. She probably is. Her content needs to be going to the doctor to figure out why her stomach is so bloated. Girl, I can tell you why her stomach's so bloated, Miss Jones, because she's a drunk. Because she drinks wine all the time. Because she said and beer. She said she's a wine girl. She said she wine glass and chill. She's not lying. It's because she drinks a lot. Okay. Okay. Her hungry hippo blank butt don't care about her ashy kids, right? Where's the baby? Right, she's by the pool looking up for her next victim. Exactly. Dang, why are her so long? What is happening here, girl? That's what I was thinking. I'm sorry, but I don't like sharing my food with my kids. Like, let's get your own. Kids are too gross. Yes, they are. Yeah, she always giving them bars and stuff. She don't never give them home cooked cooking. What is okay? I read that. Yellow represents brightness and happiness. Yeah, but well, we're referring to Jasmine having the yes, that's true. That's partly what it is. But the thing is, you know how we talk about remember Jasmine had those yellow curtains, and now she probably gave him the wine trash.
Easier things for me to do and see if it works. And if it don't work, then I go back to what was working at first. And that was working a little bit better. So it threw me off a little bit once we moved. So I'm gonna try to get that back into a rhythm again. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna eat some more watermelon, and I'm gonna finish folding these clothes, and then I'm gonna start getting in the dishes and stuff like that. So
ooh,
I've been on Shopify from the beginning.
Y'all put me straight to sleep. Is what y'all do. Y'all put me straight to sleep. It's whack. Girl, you came here just to talk about that now. I mean, this is the next day and it still look like that. You don't need to eat at all. You need to get all that stuff folded up. It just don't make no sense, girl. Just boring. Come on now, hurry up with this content. Do I have to speed this up? I wonder if I can speed it up to an accelerated rate, like way faster than this. Okay, that's what I want to do. Cause nobody want to see this stuff. I mean, not nobody, not even us. I'm making y'all watch this mess. You know what I mean? Let's speed her all the way up. Come on, girl. I didn't hit play. Okay. Are you just gonna eat? Oh my God. Girl. Yeah, this is a whole 3 weeks worth of clothes. It's a whole month worth of clothes. Okay. I'm not behind. I'm doing the best I can with what I have. Oh, here we go. I'm doing my best, guys. Remember Jasmine say it all the time? Well, this is Jasmine protege if I didn't know one. All these women, I don't know why these women copy off Jasmine, because Jasmine ain't nobody to copy off of. And RJ needs to sit his little tail down. Look at that little boy, y'all. Rolling all on the floor. And you know that floor dirty. You can look at it and tell. I'm ready to take a nap. I want to take like a 10-20 minute nap. Shoot. Mental clutter and physical go hand in hand. Girl, please. That's true, it do, but well, go get some. I thought you were on meds. Go get some more. Go talk to somebody. If you get with somebody that got a job, if you get with somebody that's helping you, he's not helping you. And that's the problem. This is what it is. You can't blame nobody coming up here clowning you because you need to be clowned. You got a bum, you got a cuz bum, you got somebody stinky there smelling like a couch dweller that's not doing anything for you, that will never will do anything for you, because guess what? You ain't got no sense that God gave you. This is why you in this situation. And this is all your fault, because you can easily get out of it, but you choose not to. You want to uplift a bum, okay? That's what happens when you uplift the bum and you allow somebody to make excuses about the reason why their house not built. Is because you want to sit around here and play games. The
reason why your house not clean. I'm sorry, not built. But the reason why your house is not clean because you want to sit around here and wait on him to love on you, and he don't love you because if he or himself, because if he loved you and loved himself, he wouldn't let y'all live like this. He would get his butt up and be a real man and go get him a job. Even if he kept that SSI and got him a part-time job, is that'd be better than that. And then have some hustles on the side, and then plus helped you out with these children. You doing it all. He ain't doing nothing. What does he do? What does he do while you doing all this cleaning up and while you doing all this stuff? What does he do? Because I see you cleaning up this nasty trifling house, but what is he helping you clean up? Only thing I see him do was pick up that couch because you was vacuuming underneath that couch. Other than that, he wouldn't have did nothing. He didn't lift a finger. He don't even watch these children, which is why when you worked, you would have to come home, cook, and clean. Now, that's ridiculous. That'll be something unless you want to, or it was your night to cook. When does he cook? What does he do all day while you doing all this cleaning up? What does he do all day? Okay? Because when does he even watch the children? The children don't even look like they like him. Okay? Now, what is she talking about in this video? Let's see. The music is playing, y'all. Girl, take this off her. I don't know why she still got this on her. It is so annoying. I'm doing my best, guy. Here he go. What is he doing? Nothing. Nothing. Ain't helped her do nothing. Ain't going to.
And carrots and green beans, I'm actually done with the laundry. It took me like 4 hours. I think I started at like 3, 4 something. And it's about 8:30, so, and I still got some stuff to still pick up. So let me show y'all what Bay cooked first, and then I'm just putting on. He fried some pork steak, and then he put turkey gravy on top of it. When I tell you it is the best, it's very good. So I got this on, and I'm gonna clean my stove. I need dishes because this is what I'm working with. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna do it tomorrow.
What is this stuff on your stove? Why does your stove always look like that when you start cooking? I don't think, and that sauce didn't go with nothing on that plate. Nothing on that, nothing in those saucers. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't think you clean your stove up. I'm just gonna tell you straight up. I don't think you clean up your stove. Okay.
Hard for this house clean, like for real. So yeah, y'all.
There she go. Boy, girl, she just as flat. Why all these women got flat butts? It's like the flat butt sector. It's like all y'all got flat butts. That's pretty funny, actually, now that I think about that. Why do you have all these dishes in the sink? Oh my stars. That's just too many doggone dishes. And I hope you ain't drinking out of it. I hope you got a dishwasher that you're gonna put them in or something like that. Because why do you have all them dishes? Why do you have all those dishes? That don't make no sense. Come on, this don't make no sense. Girl, she did all of that and she still got what? How are you washing dishes? Girl, that's that's what I put my crystals in. I put my crystals in something like this, similar to that. She got that from the Dollar Tree. Girl, get these dishes washed. Hurry up. You taking way too long to get these dishes washed. Just put them in a dishwasher because the way you wash is not good. You just throwing water on that stuff. You throwing soap on there, a little water, and that's it. Just put all this stuff that you got right there in the dishwasher. I'm not just cleaning my home, I'm clearing my mind. Okay, well, great. Congratulations. You should just start out the video and say you're not going to talk during the video. Why are you even talking during this video? Why don't you just go ahead and just show what maybe we're kind of tired of seeing you clean up. You should do those videos every so often, but you clean up way too much. Tired of watching it. And it's not even a lifestyle at this point. You're just doing it for YouTube, and this sucks. And you built like a linebacker. You got linebacker back. You built like a skinny football out of shape player. That's how you built. And you look like you can knock little boy out. You look like you can knock that fat boy out. If you really put forth your might, you will be able to. Now, don't let him get up, girl. Rest in my space, right? Reclaiming my peace, girl. Like you doing something prolific. These women kill me coming up here
doing this and acting like they're gonna go viral, doing this prolific stuff, going, oh guys, my brain is head space in the beyond, to the castle, from the moon to the stars to the skies. Look at me, I am wine trash, she says her name is Wine Trash. She's the trashiest of the trashies. She's the trashiest of the trashies. She is like moon glow trash bucket, okay? Right, yellow represent brightness and happiness. I think I read it already. Let's go. Okay, I already read it. I ain't gonna keep reading that. Girl, hurry up. Get this stuff washed. I mean, what is she doing? Oh, she puts that in a dishwasher because, shoot, all them. Do you have bugs yet? Well, I haven't seen any yet. I know she did that one place. I haven't really seen it. Y'all have to tell me. Mm-mm. Can you imagine her being your mom? The only thing she halfway does is clean up. I mean, clean her. I mean, her braiding up hair. Every dish wash is one less thing weighing me down. Oh my God. Here she go with this speech. Yeah, oh my God. Well, it does beat her talking, y'all. So if we gotta read her commentary up here, I probably would like that better than hearing her talk, because she talks really slow. Come on, let's go. Okay. I mean, dang, are we gonna watch this for 8 hours? You got to improve your content. You can only do so many cleaning with me's. It gets boring after a while, to be honest. It gets boring after a while, especially if somebody's real junky and they dig up their butt and fingers, and it's just nasty. Just nasty. Just like a some kind of a virus waiting to happen to you, whoever come in contact with you. You're gonna be the new strand of 19. You're gonna be 20, okay? You're gonna be CO, 20. That's what you're gonna be called. You're gonna be called CO 20, okay? And everybody's gonna be trying to stay away from you, and they're gonna put you in a cabinet by yourself. Okay, let's go.
But I am going to sit down. I'm gonna have that put on the rice because I don't feel like doing nothing. I got my carrots and green beans and stuff on, so that's all I really need. Let me show y'all this table.
Come on, girl.
The table is now officially black. I'm tired and exhausted, but tomorrow I want to get the kids' room. That's my goal, is to get their room and start throwing away toys. Like I told Naomi, I'm gonna start throwing away a whole bunch of toys. Yes, I'm throwing away toys.
Oh, now he gonna start this hollering. You throwing away toys. This don't make no sense. Girl, you need to throw that man away. That's what you need to throw away. Why you throwing the children toys away? You need to throw that man away and throw away stuff that broke. Throw away that man. I'm telling you, you'll have a happier lifetime of love for yourself. And maybe
room, and I'll be cleaning my room. Her room.
Move him out the way and let somebody else come in that's gonna be halfway decent. Come on, girl. Hurry up.
A deep clean. Like seriously, my room only just really need vacuum cleaning and just to this boy really crying. Just to put my blanket on there, so that ain't nothing. I did wash the kids' blankets, so I'm happy about that, y'all. I'm just tired and exhausted, like for real. I'm tired. My back is hurting.
Act like it. You sure shooting a on camera as if you're not tired and exhausted.
My back is hurting and stuff, and that's probably because I went to the gym yesterday.
I hope you're not pregnant again.
Let me say. So yeah, this vlog will continue until tomorrow. Everybody, hey, welcome back. It's the next day, y'all, and so right now my goal is to get the kids' rooms. Those.
Why do you have to point? Why you moving around in the circle?
2 is today's chronicle. So let me.
That little small apartment, all you have to do, take one step and you in a whole nother room. You take another step to the left, you in a whole nother room. You take a step to the right, you in a whole nother room. Girl.
Show y'all how bad these rooms are. They're bad. Boys' room. I'm planning on getting rid of toys, and I'm planning on building this. Hopefully I can get this done today. If it's not, I'm just going to really clean up, and then once I clean up, tomorrow I can get that done. We'll see. So I just really want to just clean up in here and organize stuff. The boys' clothes is always everywhere. They are so junky. Malaysia's room, even though she keeps her.
Well, why don't you tell them to clean up their room? And it's that little bitty baby that's messing up that room. That's who's messing up that room. It's that little bitty baby. Your little favorite. Let's go, y'all. I'm getting sleepy. I'm getting tired. I'm gonna have to walk around in here. Y'all get sleepy. I'm telling you, I went to bed at, I don't know what time I went to bed. As soon as I went to bed, I got back up at 6:30. I probably should have slept till 7. If I would have slept, no, I got up at 6:30 and then I laid back no, I got up at 6:30 and I made breakfast and then I worked out. I am exhausted. I'm telling you, that workout probably got me exhausted. I'm exhausted yesterday from not sleeping the day before. And I'm just exhausted. I'm about to get some sleep. I'm probably gonna take me a little nap in here in a minute. I'm gonna lock this door, take me a bit of a nap. I got a bed back here. I'm gonna lay on that bed, take me a bit of a nap. That's what's probably gonna happen. Um, Hold on, y'all. They wouldn't be able to go to bed at night with their room looking like that. Cleanliness is next to godliness. I definitely agree there. I don't understand. This is what I don't understand, Pure. I don't understand why he won't help her clean up. It just makes no sense to me. I mean, he don't even attempt to help her clean up. All he does is walk around eating all day. It just doesn't make sense to me.
It's not really that decent because she got stuff.
No, ma'am, her room is cleaner than the boys. Her room is cleaner than that living room and any other room in that house. So why are you trying to put her down?
Together, and yeah.
Ooh, they be putting me to sleep, baby. These mommies got to step up this attention. They be putting me to sleep, baby. I'm going to go back here and I'm telling you, I'm going to take a nap. I'll say that, y'all, and then I'll get off of here. I'm going to take me some sea moss in a minute. That's probably what I'm going to do. Because this coffee did not help. I promise you, I drank this coffee. It did not help me stay awake. Okay. I am dozing off. And I can't believe I'm dozing off. And it's just because I'm tired, y'all. I don't get as much sleep as the average as I should. Because I'm up trying to do I start trying to get into doing other things. And I'm telling you, I'll be making money. I'll be like this. But I love my life. I'm just tired, man. I'm gonna give me a little nap in. Then my son probably gonna he probably back there taking him a nap right now. I'm probably gonna take me a little nap. I'm gonna put that bed out all the way, and we just gonna probably lay down on that bed, take me a nap. I got my little hand. I got a doorbell, y'all. Somebody ring my doorbell. I'll look at it and let them in. I'm telling you, I done did that before. I done sat right back there. And on my couch, I got a couch right here, y'all. It's a bed couch, and we just pulled it up and went to sleep. My son already ate his lunch. I made a large lunch, so he probably got itis. I'm gonna I gotta take some pictures today, and I gotta clean off this little area right here. Once I do that area right here, I'm gonna call y'all. I'm gonna call y'all back, but we're gonna finish this video, and then I'm gonna come live, and then I don't know what we're gonna talk about. I'm probably gonna do a panel discussion. Um, I'm gonna clean off this little area, and while we're doing a panel discussion, I'm gonna clean up the little area because it is junky. Because I gotta bring my my printer in here, my Keurig, not Keurig, my Cricut. I gotta bring my Cricut, and I gotta my shirt maker because I know I make shirts and stuff. So I gotta bring that up in here because I got another order to make some shirts. So I gotta do that. I made a couple of shirts last night. That's partly why I'm tired, y'all. That's probably because I made some shirts. Well, me and my husband, I didn't do it by myself. My husband and I made some shirts last night with my old printer, not the Keurig. I still ain't learned how to work that Cricut, y'all. So if anybody know how to work that Cricut, and don't tell me to watch a YouTube video because I tried and it's just too difficult to me. I don't know why they make it too difficult. Everybody I done watching, if y'all have a video that really explains it, because one of my homegirls make shirts like that, and she just makes it too difficult. I'm like, girl, I'm not gonna do all that. I'm not doing no taking it out, taking this little needle I'm not doing all that. So if anybody has a good video on how to use their Cricut, I got a Cricut too. If anybody knows how to make a Cricut, how to make shirts with their Cricut, please let me know. Otherwise, I use my printer. I use my basic printer at home. If anybody know how to do the Cricut, let me know, and I would really appreciate it. Okay. But anyway, that's why I'm so tired, y'all. Why she got to throw her? Why she ain't got no black dolls? She a black little girl. Why she don't have no black dolls? What is wrong with this woman? Y'all know I don't play that. Why the child don't have no black dolls? She ain't no biracial little girl. That's a black girl. Why she don't have no black dolls to look up to? Because you sure ain't worthy to look up to. Why you gonna throw away her stuff? Why you won't throw away some of why don't you throw away that man? I mean, no black dots whatsoever. None. None. Talking about somebody cluttered. Her room look better than them boys' room. All you gotta do is have her go in there and start folding that stuff up. She can clean up her own room. She old enough. Girl. Girl, why do you walk around looking like that? I can't believe she came up here looking like this. Why you don't make her clean up her own room? Girl. How long does it take to get all that stuff cleaned up out of the up underneath that bed? How about get that stuff? Only thing my son have up under his bed is his ring. His ring for his wrestling, his WWE ring. Depression makes it hard to keep up with the basic and ADHD, right? Makes it hard to start once things pile up. Well, I thought ADHD was the opposite. I thought ADHD made you clean up. Made you like really keep a clean house, like overly clean. That's what I thought ADHD meant. Hold on, let me people I know that have ADHD um clean up a lot. I'm telling you, everybody that I know that has ADHD, okay. Okay, so it's challenging for people who have ADHD. I think you just looked that up. I think you Googled it just like I did. Okay, so okay. My partner who has ADHD, one of my partners, she has ADHD. And what she does is most of my partners that have ADHD, they have a different way of cleaning up. They are obsessive of cleaning up. Again, I know there's different types of ADHD for a fact, but they're the opposite. With them cleaning up, they have been diagnosed. With them cleaning up, what they do is they'll have like one room that all of them that I know, they have one room that is, I don't want to say not junky, but they put a lot of their extra things in one room. That's everybody I know that has ADHD. That it don't be junky, but it's just certain things that don't belong. That's how they manage it, and that's one of the things that I read up on. I do have a client. I have some clients that have ADHD, and for me, I've gone to their homes, and I would help them to organize, things, and just kind of um I'm sorry, that was one of my clients texting me. So anyway, so in organizing, I would just have them to have like organization, like okay, so I would take this handy dandy label machine and put put like a box, like a particular box right here, and put stuff in this box and label it, put this box in there. That's one of the things I noticed with ADHD. Once you get them organized, they do pretty good at keeping it that way because they don't want to live in most people who have ADHD doesn't necessarily want to live in mess. They just have problems with organizing. You know what I'm saying? But once you organize them, or once they get organized and they develop a rhythm, they straight. I think she Googled it. I think she's just lazy. I don't think she has ADHD. I'm gonna be honest. I don't believe she has ADHD. I think she's slow. You said go get some rest, girl. I do. I need some. How you doing, Nicola? How you doing, Bonita? How you doing, Oshun? Right, these women think that slaving or after a man will keep him. Exactly, I think so too. I think so too. No ad means you clean a lot. I have ADHD and I'm clear. Is it just me? I thought that most people, right? Okay, so you have to have a schedule, right? That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, well, I don't know. Most people who have ADHD don't do anything, and you know. Now, one of the things that I need to do per se, I really need to organize. I need to organize my while I'm here, I really need to organize I need to organize my drawers. That's what I need to do. Because my drawers over here by my desk is messy. I mean, extremely messy. So my shelves are cool, but I'm gonna clean out this back area and I'm gonna clean this up over here. Okay. Okay, and so you have to have a schedule because you get all over the place. I understand that. Exactly. That's definitely a sign. My kids say that I'm exaggerating. Say I be over exaggerating. Okay. Right. She's just nasty. I think so too. Is it just me? Okay. There is ad and ADHD. Got it. Okay. Exactly. Very true. Very true. There's different types. Correct. Correct. No, I just think she's lazy. I just think she's lazy. I need to get rid of these boxes. I don't know if I should keep these boxes or get rid of them. I got like boxes full of oils that I created. I think I'm gonna get rid of these boxes. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work on getting rid of these boxes because I'm telling you, I think my life will be so much better because this is so junky. This is so junky in here. I swear, my drawers are so junky. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do, a cleanup of this. You always organizing. Yeah, she's very lazy. I think so too. Depression makes it hard for me to basically wait a minute, did I read this already? Depression makes it hard to keep up with the basic, and ADHD makes it hard for me to stay once things pile up. What? Wait. Makes it hard for me to keep up with the basic. Okay, got it. ADHD makes it hard for me to start once things pile up. Okay, so what you need to do is get that lazy fool to help you to organize your home. That's what you have to do, but you won't do that. You know, I peeped you. Okay, I peeped you. Boy, I've been falling asleep. Y'all know I get on here and I will go. Hold on, y'all. All right, girl, she gonna make us read and stuff. Oh my god. Girl. That little girl could have cleaned her own room. That little girl old enough to clean her own room. I don't know why she don't make her clean her own little room. It's just weird to me. What kind of oil is this? I gotta look this oil up. I don't know where I got this oil from. I didn't make this oil. I don't know what kind of oil this is. Oh my god, that is disgusting. Well, it's not that bad. This little girl kept this little girl room look cleaner than a boy's room. All she had to do was make her sweep up under the bed, or have her come in there and help her clean it up. See, I don't mind helping my children clean. I don't mind helping children clean up, but I'm not gonna be doing it by myself. See, that's where the problem is. I got all these oils, y'all. I got this one oil called yeah. Mm. Let's keep going. Well, let's keep going. I got love oils. They smell good too, y'all. These are oils. These are fragrances, but they also manifestation oils. They're fragrances as well as manifestation oils. And they smell good. And I got one of them that don't smell so good, but all of them except for the exception of one smells good. I'm gonna clean this thing out because this is junky. It's embarrassing. I need to clean this oil. I need to clean this stuff out. Cut that down. I need to clean this stuff out. And see, that's the problem. That's the number one problem. That little boy right there. That's the problem. That's the culprit of junk. That's what's making your house junky. This little boy. You just let him. He still got a pamper on. He in college and still got that stinking pamper on. Okay, this don't make no sense. Okay. All right, hold on. Let me. Right, coming up next. Well, you know what I need to do, y'all, is transfer all these oils to I made these oils in a particular bottle, and now I need to just transfer them to the bottles that I'm going to sell. Okay. Because I don't leave them in these bottles because I can get more use out of putting them into these little bitty bottles. Girl, coming up next. Girl, why are you coming up next? Why do you have anything else to come up with? It don't make no sense. Girl, it is so boring. It is so boring. Your whole entire channel. You don't do nothing with your channel. You don't do nothing with your life. I would hate to have a life like these mommies. I'm sorry. I don't understand them. That's what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna put these oils up. I'm gonna put these oils up. I'm gonna organize these oils, put them up. Baby, throw these bottles away. Or I can just take some of these labels off because I made some labels for them, but I made them for other businesses. I do wholesale for other companies that do like oils. I make oils. I ain't gonna tell y'all what companies I make oils for, but I do make oils for some of these companies that you see on eBay and Walmart and Amazon. So, you know, and they like, metaphysical stuff like manifestation oils. But I make mine smell good though. People ain't just buying no cheap stuff. No smelly stuff. And I got one oil that don't smell good, but I mean, you ain't got to worry. You could just burn it. Okay. Anyway, y'all, let me go ahead and get off of here. I think I'm gonna do these oils up, and then I'm gonna start cleaning off that counter because I gotta move around. I said I was gonna take a nap. I ain't taking no nap, y'all. I'm lying. I ain't taking no nap. I mean, I'm tired though. Y'all see how I set up here and dozed off. Y'all know I would doze off in a second. Y'all know that. That's just I would be sitting up here and I would go to sleep because I'm telling you, if I'm not moving around and somebody's not talking to me, then I will go to sleep because my sleep is limited. I have limited sleep. I don't sleep like normal people. And then some days, like Saturdays I'll probably sleep longer. Sundays I sleep longer because I don't open up early in the morning. I open up at 1:30 on Saturdays, and on what is it, 1 o'clock? I don't know. Let me see. What time do I open up on Saturdays? I gotta look at my thing. Or I don't even know. I just be here about 1. I open up about shoot. I don't know. As soon as I get here, I just open the door, to be honest. But my schedule is about, let's see, Saturday. I'm trying to look on my door. 1:30. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, I open up about 1 o'clock, 1:30. You know what I'm saying? Technically, I open up about 1:30. And when I open up, you know what I mean? Some days, some Saturdays, sometimes I do have to sleep till like 12 because I'll be up all night, watching a movie with my husband. Or sometimes I will be, doing some business stuff. That definitely goes down. Okay. I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna act like I don't work hard because I do. I ain't gonna even front and act like I don't do nothing. I'm not Jasmine, y'all. I do actually work pretty hard. And that's on the real. That's on the real. But, I love what I do. You know what I mean? But I just wish I have to get to a point where, some days I have slow days and other days. I got a client coming in today. So I will do my quota. Once my client leave, I will have my quota for the day. Cause some days I come in, some days people will come in my walk-ins, it's it could rock. And then sometimes not so much. And then my scheduled appointments, my normal people that come in, I'll walk away pretty decent. But that's a whole nother conversation. If y'all want to talk about what the heck, if y'all want to have a business conversation, I will definitely talk to y'all about business. Shoot, I'm not really a social media person, but I can tell people about starting businesses, and I can give you some business ideas. If you need to come up with a business, if you got a business, I can tell you what business you should do. I can look at you and tell you what business you should do. Yep, I sure can. But anyway, let me get out of here. I need to go to the bathroom. I ain't ready to take no nap. I keep lying. I be acting like I'm gonna take a nap. I ain't taking no nap. But sometimes watching these videos make me sleepy too, because it's boring. And I gotta be on a constant move. I gotta be moving around. I gotta be doing something. If I sit here long enough, I will fall asleep. You gotta talk to me. You gotta do something, because I fall asleep looking at these mommies because they boring. They're not doing nothing with their life, and I'm doing something with my life. Most of us, right, y'all? Even most of y'all that's at work, or if you're retired, you're doing something with yourself. You're doing something. You're moving around. You have things to think about. You have a life. You have a family. You're not letting nobody take advantage of you. And if you are, you need to come to me, and then we'll help you get out of that. Okay, we will work with you, and I won't tell nobody. But anyway, y'all, let me get on off here. I really appreciate y'all watching me doze off and stuff, right? If anything is hard for me, to relax, right? If anything is hard for me to relax, I understand that exactly. How you doing, Latoya? Y'all, we on our way out. Make sure y'all go back and watch the review. I apologize for dozy wozy, but the next live I'll come here. Of course, I'm gonna be moving around. But I need to go to the restroom, and I need to lock this door because I'm going to go to the restroom. And I'm going to finish doing these oils and stuff, and I got to finish cleaning up my drawers. I'm going to do that today. That's my assignment. I got to clean off the table. And then my lights are going to be put out front. So I'm really excited about that. I'm getting ready to get some lights. I got some lights here that's going to be put out front. So I'm pretty excited about that, y'all. So people can see, because a lot of people can't see my sign from the thing. They think I'm a massage parlor. And so you could imagine I'm not a massage parlor. I don't do massage. Anyway, y'all, I'm out of here. Go back and watch replay. I really appreciate y'all. Sorry for dozing off, but shoot, hey, it happens to the best of us. All right, I'm out.